Metals are everywhere, from skyscrapers to smartphones, but their true nature lies in their microstructure, a hidden world of grains and crystals. Each grain has its own atomic arrangement, and understanding this architecture is key to predicting how metals behave. Enter electron backscatter diffraction, or EBSD, a revolutionary technique for mapping this microscopic terrain. Think of EBSD as a detailed city map, revealing not just the blocks, but the orientation of every building within. Using a focused electron beam, EBSD determines the crystallographic orientation of materials at a fine scale. This lets scientists move from simple observation to precise measurement, unlocking the secrets behind a metal's strength, ductility, and failure. EBSD operates within a scanning electron microscope, or SEM, adding crystallographic information to high-resolution images. While SEM shows surface topography, EBSD reveals the underlying crystal structure. This powerful combination links visible features to the atomic arrangement, bridging the gap between what we see and how materials perform. For engineers and scientists, EBSD is a cornerstone of modern materials characterization. It's the key to designing better alloys and understanding why materials succeed or fail. Before EBSD, characterizing metal microstructures relied on methods like optical microscopy and chemical etching, useful but limited. These techniques reveal grain boundaries and estimate grain size, but offer little about crystallographic orientation. X-ray diffraction, or XRD, provides bulk crystal structure and texture, but lacks spatial resolution. EBSD changes the game by mapping orientations point by point, combining microscopy's detail with diffraction's crystallographic insight. Each pixel in an EBSD map represents a precise orientation, creating a vivid quantitative picture of the microstructure. This level of detail was unattainable with older methods. EBSD's automation allows rapid scanning of thousands of points, generating vast, reliable datasets. Scientists can now calculate grain size distributions, quantify texture, and classify grain boundaries with unprecedented accuracy. The result? More complex, reliable analysis and a deeper understanding of how metals work. EBSD isn't just an improvement, it's a leap forward for material science. It transforms manual, qualitative observation into automated, quantitative discovery. EBSD data unlocks a wealth of insights about metals. First, it precisely maps grain size and shape, key factors in strength and toughness. Smaller grains usually mean stronger metals, thanks to the Hall-Petch relationship. EBSD's core power is measuring crystallographic orientation at every point, visualized in colorful maps that reveal texture. Texture, shaped by processes like rolling, affects properties such as strength and formability in different directions. EBSD also classifies grain boundaries by measuring mice orientation, distinguishing low-angle, high-angle, and special boundaries like twins. These boundaries influence corrosion resistance, fracture, and more. The technique even detects subtle orientation gradients caused by deformation, mapping stored strain within grains. By tracking these changes during heat treatment, scientists can watch new, strain-free grains form and grow. This helps optimize metal processing and performance. With EBSD, the invisible world inside metals becomes visible and understandable. EBSD analysis starts with meticulous sample preparation. The surface must be flat, clean, and free from damage. Any imperfection obscures the crystal structure. Preparation involves grinding, polishing, and often a final chemical or ion polishing step to remove deformation. Once ready, the sample goes into a scanning electron microscope equipped with an EBSD detector. The sample is tilted and a focused electron beam scans the surface. Backscattered electrons form unique patterns, electron backscatter patterns, or EBSPs, on a phosphor screen. These patterns, made of Kikuchi bands, directly reflect the crystal orientation at each point. A camera captures the patterns, and software matches them to known structures. By scanning across the sample, EBSD builds a complete orientation map of the microstructure. What starts as a simple piece of metal is transformed into a detailed scientific landscape. EBSD turns preparation and imaging into powerful discovery.